You're the fourth player in NBA Finals history to record the line that you had today, joining like LeBron, KD, and Tim Duncan.
Nice. It's a good...
Shooting, playmaking, rebounding, Nikola Jokic does it all. Here's why he's a one-man show. Forcing one of the best passers in history to shoot is not as simple as it looks. Even after winning 2 MVP awards and a title, Jokic continues to dominate opponents. Regardless, he cooks every defense, says Peyton Watson. Aren't you still curious? Nikola Jokic is a rare unicorn, a 7-foot center with the ability to score from anywhere on the court and manage his team's offense like a point guard. Nikola Jokic made his NBA debut after dominating the Serbian ABA League. The Denver Nuggets decided to take a chance on him in the second round of the 2014 NBA draft because of his distinctive playing style. The Denver Nuggets ignored his defensive and fitness issues in order to get the big man out in Denver because of his enormous stature and guard-like abilities. Coming off the bench for Jusuf Nurkic, Jokic arrived in Denver for the 2015 season as a plump center with the least expectations. As a sixth man off the bench, he would load the stat sheet and show that he was worthy of playing time. This allowed him to rise to the third position in the Rookie of the Year vote and secure a berth on the all-rookie first team. The Nuggets traded Nurkic to the Trail Blazers the following season so that Jokic could start at center. You already know what comes next. As the face of a young Nuggets team that over time developed into one of the top organizations in all of basketball, Nikola Jokic consistently demonstrated his willingness to buy into the Nuggets system and advance as a player, which takes us to the present, when they hold the title of NBA champions. Through exceptional play the previous season, Nikola Jokic guided the Denver Nuggets to their first NBA championship. Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers denied Jokic a third straight MVP trophy, but Jokic was unstoppable the whole season. After his team defeated the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals, the Serbian big man was rightfully named the MVP of the finals. This complete player has a lot in store for us. Let's have a look at it, shall we? When it comes to guarding Nikola Jokic, NBA coaches have 2 options. However, they shouldn't make one of the trickiest situations in the game an either-or choice. They can either let the historically potent scorer go to work against single coverage, or they can utilize a double team and allow the finest passer of this generation to find an open partner. It was said last month by Nuggets head coach Michael Malone, "We've had a lot of nights where teams are guarding him straight up, and each night you have to decide whether to give Nikola the opportunity to beat you one-on-one or take him away and force other guys to beat you." Passing is an art, and Jokic is the Picasso. Nikola Jokic is genuinely one of the best passers the game has ever seen. Jokic's flawless, reliable, and mesmerizing passes have made him one of the most selfless and practical franchise idols in NBA history. He is unique because of his inverted, complementary connection to nearly every other star, who, rather than the other way around, requires assistance and passes as a result of his threat to score. Jokic often uses an old Serbian coach's proverb to defend his unwillingness to shoot, stating something like, "A pass makes 2 people happy, while scoring only satisfies 1. If we go back to the previous season, when Jokic guided his team of underdogs to the Western Conference's top seed and the championship, there was a stretch when the Nuggets' offense was so effective that they scored an incredible 125 points on their scale. In contrast, it's greater than it was during any of the legendary seasons, and they were at a whole new low on the NBA's scale of 105 during Jokic's absence from the floor. They would then be the worst team in the league as a whole. This squad would be champions because of him, and that is precisely what they are. Is it only about the passing? No way. He's too good at shooting too. Jokic finishes his seasons with a true shooting percentage of about 70%, which is among the best in the league, despite his lifetime 35% three-point shooting percentage. He has been the most proficient scorer from 3 to 10 feet out from the rim since 1999. He therefore seems to be effortless in any position on the court. It's undeniable that he improves his team's offensive performance given these metrics. Jokic, who recently concluded an incredible 3-season run that included a dominant championship run, is averaging 17.1 field goals per game this year, a considerable increase over 14.8 from the previous year. He averaged 20.8 shots per game in November, the highest of any month in his career. Furthermore, the month saw a career-high 33.6% utilization rate for him. His use rate and shot volume are now somewhat below what they were in 2021 and 2022, since these numbers have dropped over the past several weeks. Denver scores an incredible 1.19 points per possession when Jokic makes a move in the post that compels the defense to assist or switch up. They are ranked second among all players who average at least one of such plays per game, and Jokic has the highest number of these plays in the league. Regarding the defense, though, what are your thoughts? We are aware that he receives a lot of criticism there. Guys, when you think about it, he does that too. We also want to give thanks to Michael Malone for this amazing Nuggets defense, which is led by Nikola Jokic, who has finished in the top 3 defensive plus-minus in each of the previous 3 seasons. He's got these people all set to go. However, we find it really puzzling that some people think Jokic is a poor defender. If Jokic was obsessed with making the basket himself, he definitely would have won a few championships. He can score points in a number of ways from various locations on the floor by using gravity and stunning moves that defy his size. Not only do his teammates appreciate that he is a selfless person, but they also urge him to play with more ferocity. "Nikola, you should shoot the ball," said Jordan. He scores goals plenty effectively. Nikola Jokic is a stat sheet stuffer, a multiple-time MVP, and an advanced stats legend. The only thing Jokic needed on his resume was a ring, and now that he has that, it's done. We can promise that we will never see a player like Jokic ever again. He is absolutely one of a kind. Sure, there's gonna be bigs that can pass. Sure, there's gonna be second-rounders who become all-stars. But with the combination of elite play in every single aspect of basketball and a second-rounder coming from Serbia with little to no expectations, playing his best level of basketball in the playoffs at a 7-foot frame, he is the heaviest player in the NBA that only comes around once in a lifetime. Sometimes, no matter how well thought out defensive game plans decide to play, perfect isn't good enough. Jokic is and always will be the one with the upper hand. And that's all, guys. Do you think Nikola Jokic could be stopped? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for more information. Until next time.